After you have connected the brass fasteners to the 4 joints of your person, you are then going to decide on a pose that you want your person to be. Now, if they're standing for the pose, you're going to want the paper to be vertical, which is tall, which I can't fit on the camera that way, but as you can see, it fits this way. Or you could have them doing something more like a split or sitting. And if you have them sitting, then you can fit them on the paper long ways. Okay? Once you have decided on a pose, you're going to carefully, because you have to hold it down, you're going to trace your person. It gets a little wiggly, so go slowly. And you're going to trace your person on the paper with a pencil. Okay, you got to be careful because the parts are going to move. Hold them down. One hand holds the pencil, the other hand holds the person down. If your person has hair, which I forgot to give my person hair, you'll go around the hair. Okay, I've gone all the way around. Now I'm going to take my person off, and I have my action person. Now I'm going to take out a Sharpie, and I'm going to trace carefully on my line with the Sharpie. And try and follow that line very carefully. This is a very good skill. And you want to take your time, going all the way around. And once you have traced the entire person, we're going to start doing concentric line designs. Now, a concentric line is a line that goes inside of another, inside of another. If you have ever seen water, where you drop something in the water that's still, it makes a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle. Well, we're going to do that with the shape that we've just created of this person. Okay, so here's my person, and I'm going to go a little bit outside of the shape. I'm going to trace it. And I'm following the shape around and around. Trying to stay that little bit of space around, not touching, but close. Now I'm going to do it again. Concentric is inside of inside. Now, the next time around, I'm going to have a situation, and I'm going to show you how you're going to deal with that. But don't rush. Take your time. This is going to look so awesome if you take your time. If you rush, it's going to look messy, and it's not going to have the same effect. So I'm continuing around. This is great hand-eye coordination. Great practice. Here's the situation. Look, I have another line there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my marker and I'm going to go over where it would be, and then I'm going to finish the shape in here. So now this shape can't go any further, so it's just going to go like this. Again and again and again and again. Done. All right, now I come back up here and I'm going to continue the racetrack around my shape. Eventually, what's going to happen is my racetracks are also going to fall off the page. And that's okay. I'm going to do the exact same thing when they fall off the page. I'm going to follow where they should go, lifting up my marker, and then picking it up and putting it back when it gets to the paper again. So I'm almost there. If you notice here, I'm coming very close to this edge. Boom. See that? It came right off the edge of the paper. What am I going to do? I'm going to go off the edge, lift up my marker, and then come back around where it should pick up. And I'm going to continue doing that all the way around. Also notice that the shape kind of changes a little bit, right? There's not so many, the curves are getting wider, and the other parts are getting tighter. Like right here, that's the last time I'm going to get into that little space. Okay, pick it up, start a new one. This is very similar to the design work by the artist Bridget Riley. I'll show you a couple pictures of her work in just a few minutes. I might be able to squeeze another line in here, but that's all. It can't go anywhere else. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll show you what else we're going to do with this cool project. This is artwork by the artist Bridget Riley. Notice how it's all black and white, and it's just lines. Notice these lines are closer, and they're all the same thickness. Still black and white. This is definitely concentric lines. This one has color. Notice how the color and the shape of the lines make it move. We say this undulates. Take your time. Be sure to use a pencil to put your name and room number on the back of the paper. Make sure that it is a pencil, not marker.